Greetings, everyone. Yes, all right, energy. My name is Melora Green. I'm one of the co-executive directors here at the African American Art and Culture Complex. And I really want to thank you all for being a part of our dream come true. This center has been around under 3 different names for almost 50 years. And it's been about 25 years since we've had a focused season on all the ways that Black creatives show up as genius. And tonight we're going to have that conversation and then also enjoy some amazing music. I want to take a moment for us to just close our eyes and take in a deep breath and exhale. We're going to do this 2 more times. Inhale and exhale. And for the last one, this is for you. This is for you to take in the week, to take in the things that might not have gone the way you wanted, the things that you're worried about, concerned about, and just need to get off your chest. You're going to inhale, and on that exhale, you're going to just let it go. Whatever sound you make is great. All right, so inhale and exhale. Now open your eyes as I tell you who you are. You are a creative. I don't care what you do in your day job. I don't care what you may be afraid to admit. I suspect that we are 99% creatives in here. So tonight, whatever is discovered, whatever you hear for yourself, take it as my next step to create for myself, my next step to value myself. We have 2 creative geniuses here, and you are too. And I want to just say really quickly, thank you so much, Christopher, for sharing your magic and your brilliance with us for our first season. You've been absolutely amazing to work with and a complete breath of fresh air. For someone who creates the way you do, you are our dream come true. Thank you.
Don't be shy to clap. My name is Melanie Green. I'm also one of the co-executive directors here, and to fully embody what Melora is saying, there's one thing to have a piece show up digitally. It's another thing to be a master craftsman and create this over time. And this is something that really communicates the opulence of Blackness that we know has existed for a very long time and has yet been very underscored in how we're communicated about, where we're communicated to, and the times we get communicated. And so this is our opportunity to take from October to February to shine and shine a light on all the things we've done, even the challenges, so that we can come together and collectively create more blossoms of beauty. And so tonight is a celebration. We'll have music downstairs, but we're so excited to have one of our art leaders, Tyra Fennell. Gosh, Tyra, how long have you been in San Francisco doing art? 13 years. Creating art, leading art, making space for artists. And then we have, like I said, a master sitting right before us who gifted his time and didn't rush. You know what I mean? He could have just slapped something up here. But you really took the time that we all deserve to see how beautiful we are. And so tonight we are very excited to have a conversation about you, this art, and for Tyra to really dive into the things that I think we really want to hear about. So please give a round of applause to Tyra Fennell and Christopher Birch.
And let's do better than that.
We definitely can do better than that.
You all have been excited about this work. All of you have said to me how beautiful you think it is. I think we should kind of stand up and like clap for this brother for how we feel about this work, because in his trajectory, we get to say we were here. This is a moment in time, so
And
thank
y'all
you
will be
so
the
much.
first one. I saw Christopher. We was at an art event. So yeah. Flowers now.
Okay, good evening, everyone. Like Melanie Malora said, my name is Tyra Fennell. I am a prior artist from back in the day, but I'm known here more as an arts producer, and I've worked with Christopher before. And so I just wanted to start and ask him. I know I'm a transplant. I'm originally from Washington, D.C., so I wanted to learn. Thank you. I wanted to learn a little bit about where you're from and kind of like how you how you grew into being an artist and how your experience growing up influences you.
Well, first I want to say thank you for that, and thank you all for coming out. Oftentimes it's hard for me to kind of be in the spotlight, so I'm just kind of a little bit overwhelmed. But I'm from St. Louis, Missouri, and I say that my origin and understanding of wanting to become an artist was trying to be like my older brother William. And we had this after school program called Keys where all the kids whose parents worked, they kind of put us in the cafeteria.
Latchkeys.
Exactly. And threw a big roll of butcher paper in front of us with some pencils and kind of let us do whatever. So William and Keelan would draw these airplanes. At the time, my older brother wanted to be a pilot. You know, all kids dream of flying at some point. And but he would never let me draw with him and Keelan. So me being the hard-headed middle child, right? I was like, I'm gonna find. Shout out to all middle childs. You know what I'm saying? I began drawing airplanes on my own, and then pretty soon I got better than William and Keelan. And that's where I discovered that I could really. This was something that I was good at, and because it felt good to be good at something, I continued, and I just continued and continued. And my mother realized that the only time that I sat still was when I was drawing. And so she was like, usually this kid is getting into a whole bunch of trouble. The only time I don't hear anything from him is when he has a pencil or a paper in front of him. And so she started putting me in classes just because it's something that I really enjoyed. And around 15, I decided that this is what I wanted to do for the rest of my life. And so I chased that. I chased it through everything, through jobs, through not knowing where it's going. I just kind of held on to that as my North Star and my compass.
Okay. So I know I have a performing arts background, and more specifically, I was a jazz studies person. And I know a lot of times when you're growing as a jazz musician, you start off by having someone that you emulate, whether that's Freddie Hubbard or whatever. Like you practice to that musician until you kind of find your own style. So who are some of the visual artists that influenced you, or if any?
So there's a particular artist in St. Louis named Kababi Bayak, and he did the Prince record cover. He did like the Violator CD covers back in the day, and so he learned how to do caricatures at Six Flags, the amusement park outside of St. Louis. But he was the first person that I knew that achieved the level of success that I wanted to achieve. So he was my first influence. And it was wild too because he was pretty obtainable. Like we would do shows at this hair salon called Naps. And then at the time, my cousin Will owned a barbershop up the street off of Delmore. So that would be like where we would kind of gather in this part of my neighborhood called the Loop, and all of like the people interested in art and all of the artists in St. Louis would kind of have conversations. So a big part of my influence were artists living in St. Louis, and as I began to study art history, wanting to learn more about how to paint, how to use oil paints, Francisco Goya became a major influence, and that's where the name Goya in the Goya boom comes from. So he's probably been my greatest teacher that isn't alive, you know. So those are, I would say Kababi would be my first major influence in terms of this is something that is possible. It is something that's achievable. And so he just made it really tangible to me. Yeah.
So the $1 million $20 question is, I came to San Francisco because of a job. I got a job at the San Francisco Arts Commission, which is how I met Melanie Malora. What brought you to San Francisco?
I came from St. Louis to San Francisco from an art scholarship to SFAI. But the reason why,
Can you tell them what that acronym means?
yeah, San Francisco Art Institute. But the reason why I left St. Louis was because I felt that at that time there was just a lot of things going on. I had really important friends passing, and I felt that due to the environment of St. Louis, I wouldn't be able to achieve what it is that I wanted to achieve, whether it was because of how the galleries are set up, because of discrimination, or just because of how St. Louis operates. So I applied to several schools. I didn't know anything about SFAI. All I knew is that I had to make an attempt to kind of get out of St. Louis. So I applied to 3 schools. I got accepted, but SFAI gave me a full scholarship. So I was like, I'm out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
wow,
and so I found myself in San Francisco at this school, and kind of shocked. I love the city of San Francisco, and I've made a lot of good friends that really nurtured and cultured mutual creativity. And so my time at SFAI is what it is, but I spent a lot of time outside of the San Francisco Art Institute to really get the education that I was looking for.
Very nice. Okay, so we're going to shift a little bit to this particular art piece. If you could just talk to us about the name of the piece, the inspiration, and just kind of help it pop off the wall and be more three-dimensional.
So the title of this piece is Our Diet is Fireflies. And as a kid, we used to chase lightning bugs and put them in mason jars. And we'd make little homes for them, and a couple of days later they die, and we go out and we chase some more. But it was just that wonderment, that relationship to things, and just that idea of magic. I wanted to kind of capture within that title. And then with the piece itself, my public works, I focus on the idea of our expansion instead of the idea of our limitations. And I want to combat narratives of anti-blackness, but not from a standpoint of talking about anti-blackness. I want to show our greatness, which is really important to me. And so in these works, I take a lot of time to really create that feeling, because that's something that I know is needed, and it's vital for us to see our greatness in ways where it's the poetic spirit that sits at the forefront, as opposed to the kind of heavy-handed statements that are often made that don't really show, but just more so illustrate, like a loose interpretation of it. And so this is an oil enamel paint, which gives it that luster, that gives it that quality of depth. And I've been working with this technique for over 2 years, and finally I think that I've come to a point where I've been able to really understand the material and make it my own. And so I wanted to, with this particular project, I just wanted to place a level of love, respect for the African American Arts and Cultural Center, because this place has a real special place in my heart. I was the artist in residence here in 2015, and I met a lot of great people while I was here, and it made me not feel so alien. Being a black person in San Francisco can oftentimes, for me, coming from St. Louis, feel alien.
Oh my God.
Like,
yes,
yeah.
I remember I first moved from DC, and I lived in 3 major cities, New York, DC, and London, and they all have really robust black populations. And so when I moved here, I just assumed there'd be one here too. So for the first few months, I was kind of like, what's going on? You know what I mean? And the first neighborhood I came to was the Fillmore. And I remember walking around, there was Rosales. Y'all remember Rosales back? And I went to a party at Rosales and everything, and I was just waving to everybody because I was just really trying to find that community. So I totally understand what you mean by like feeling a little bit alien, you know? That's real. So I know when I first met you, you were working, I met you working with spray paint. So many years ago, I commissioned Chris to do a piece in Bayview, and you were using spray paint at that time. Was it spray paint?
No,
When you did the black one, that was still oil?
No, that was, I'm terrible.
Oh, okay.
I have no camera.
I'm terrible at visual art, clearly. I didn't know what was going on. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, yeah. No, it was latex paint.
Latex paint. Okay,
yeah,
okay. Okay, so my question is, he did this beautiful piece. We had this pop-up gallery. We converted this vacant space into a pop-up gallery, and we just let the artists go for it, paint on the walls and everything. And Chris created this beautiful black and white piece. I still have a photo of it. But when it was time to leave the space, we had to paint over it, which was heartbreaking. And I know this piece is more permanent, but do you have any plans to, you know, turn this into material, be it a wallpaper or notebooks or things like that? And if you already have that, how can people gain access to those things?
I do remember it was Chris Martin, black and white,
Yes.
3rd Street Gallery, right?
Right.
Yeah, yeah. I am exploring ways on how to control the production of things like wallpaper and seeing how to navigate that aspect of it. But I do have prints in the back, and the prints are for sale, and they're all limited edition. So you can only get those prints here. I won't be making any more of these prints after this point. So I think that's an interesting avenue I want to explore is how to create ideas that people can place in the home in a different ways. But I want to do it in a manner where it kind of resists it resists the notion of just mass production. I still want, because I really like the idea of black people becoming art collectors, and the art that they collect increases in value. So it's about understanding quantity and really taking my time to think about that, and in order for people to think to feel like they're getting something that is worthwhile. You know, especially in this day and age where the things that we buy don't really feel like they hold any significant value.
Yeah, especially when it's mass produced. Okay. So I have 2 more questions because I know we got to move it along. But what are some of the challenges you find being a black artist or an artist that is black? Is it navigating the galleries and museums, the different spaces, if any?
Yeah. I think, well, coming from St. Louis, this during after the death of Mike Brown and the Ferguson uprisings, the galleries in St. Louis that historically never even showed black artists were then beginning to show black artists. And the same artists that were trying to get into this gallery for decades were the artists that they called on to show. And that left a real bad taste in my mouth in terms of how galleries operate, and I think it left, on the other end, it left a bad taste because I felt vulnerable to those same trends. You know, as a black artist, I felt that I didn't necessarily have the control that I was looking for in dealing with the gallery system. So I began to figure out ways in which I can circumvent it, but still get my message out. And one of those was creating this public art project in which I'm really thinking about what fine art means in a public space. And then also at the same time, what does it mean to create images in order to speak on our humanity and our expansiveness without navigating the gallery system. I'm still very much, I'm still walking towards that space with a lot of attention and care, because if I enter it, I want to enter it in my own terms,
Right.
you know. And I definitely don't like being in a position where I don't feel that I have the level of control needed in order to ensure my success.
Yeah, and I understand that because black people, black folk, and Latino folk, I would say a lot of non-white folk, Eurocentric art, we don't see art as separate from our community. We see it in the public space. It's just always around us. So a lot of urban art, quote unquote, is in the public domain. It is not hanging on the wall in gallery spaces, generally speaking. So it is more accessible. And I think it's just also the way we as a culture absorb art. Again, it's not disconnected from our lives. It's interwoven in our lives every day. So again, I know we have a lot going on tonight. You guys have been a really great audience. I just want to, can you let the people know how they can find you?
Yeah, sure. If you got Instagram, you can find me at Goya Goon. Facebook is Christopher Birch. If you Google, please put in Christopher Birch artist. There's another Christopher Birch that's a billionaire. So yeah, you'll definitely get it, that person will definitely pop up. Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you all for being here in this portion, and I look forward to seeing you all downstairs in the performance. And I think that's it.
Give it up for Miss Tyra Fennell and Goya Goon. Yes. Couple of announcements, housekeeping, just to let you know, we do have 2 musical showings that are going to happen right here where you are. They're also being recorded on the TVs outside, so you can get up and feel free to walk around and enjoy the reception, which we have wine and drinks and food on the other side. But they'll be performing up here. And just before I go, we have to make a housekeeping announcement. There is a car on the lawn. It is a Nissan Maximum, and it needs to move off the grass. And there's a black Infiniti G37 that needs to move off the grass too. It's a 2-door car. So there's 2 cars, a black Infiniti and a Nissan Maxima. If those are your cars, please move them. We really greatly appreciate it. Without further ado, thank you, artists. Appreciate y'all. Much appreciated. All right, and now coming to the stage is Oshunfemi. Hey, hey. Introduce us to who you are, my love. Introduce us to who you are. Come over here. You can come over here. Stand over here while they're doing that. Tell us who you are, my love.
My name is Oshunfemi Wambi and Jerry. Oshunfemi Wambi and Jerry, the warrior woman who sings the praises of Oshun. I want the stand. Y'all feeling good? Yes. We'll start with a quick libation. Omi tutu, ona tutu, ile tutu, tutu la roye, tutu egun. That's water for the road, water for the house, water for the opener of the road, the owner of the road, water for our ancestors. Since the beginning of time, the universe been mine. Mother Earth gives birth. Her story is mine. Matriarchal societies control the land. The power of the womb you must understand. We will create you, embrace you, and break you. Carry you, nourish you, and erase you. Embodiment of Odu. Our power's plentiful. Resurrection is due. Are you connecting the two? The black woman is a goddess, artist, a mother, a wife, a warrior, a healer, the sustainer of life. Sun reflecting, third eye connecting. No tan can emulate my melanin activating. Colonizers congregating on how to make me most disrespected, neglected of all. Sacred leader, black goddess I call. We gonna, oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We're gonna get into this next song. We're gonna keep it rolling. Black Vanguard. When I say Black Vanguard, you say Black leadership. Yes? Black Vanguard. Black Vanguard. Black Vanguard. A movement of the people, we bowed excellence. Black Vanguard. Black Vanguard. Black Vanguard. A movement of the people, we bowed excellence. I hold my head high, confidence geeked up. You can't deny me, shoulders back, mobbing through like what? Return of the Mac with revolutionary clap back. You unpack that, we ain't giving no slack. Oh, you like how she slayed? That's Big Bay, get information. That was about our liberation. We speaking freely, real bold. Still remember Negro spiritual freedom codes. Angela Davis, commander of intelligence. Banish the idea of vocal negligence. Freedom of speech, preserve MLK's relevance. Let's get into this ancestral reverence. The holders and the dreamers of our existence. The narrators of our collective richness. Daily they bear witness. Recognize the real and consistent. Get with it and stick it like Nia did this. Black Vanguard. Black Vanguard. Black Vanguard. Movement of the people, we bowed excellence. Black Vanguard. Black Vanguard. Black Vanguard. A movement of the people. 28 days is enough, keep it to February, pull up for the power coming through. We children of the water in alignment with the moon. Liberation is now, revolution coming soon. The age of Aquarius, not the nefarious. Thinking they can stop this vanguard is hilarious. Rebels with a cause, put them up, put them strong. With me, Abu Jamal, time to free them all. Bring your mind, stand tall in the midst of a paradigm shift. We the president again, celebrate, raise a fist. Then dig it in the fertile soil, eating from the land, growing our locks and our coils. We say get geometry, Fibonacci, spiral. Tech geniuses like the ancients of Cairo, intertwine it with the crypto. We keep it real simple. The ones, the zeros, remember who you are. Get in line with the temple. Black Vanguard. Black Vanguard. Black Vanguard. Movement of the people, we bowed excellence. Black leadership, Black Vanguard. Black leadership, Black Vanguard. Movement of the people, we bowed excellence. Clap it up for yourselves as Black Vanguards supporting other Black Vanguards. This next one is for the women. The wombs in which you came from. Let me hear you say warrior woman. Warrior woman. Run it. Warrior woman. Let me hear you say warrior woman. Let me hear you say warrior woman. Everybody say warrior woman. Warrior woman, who do you see? Does she look like me? Close your eyes, warrior woman. She's there inside, warrior woman. Stay true to the end, warrior woman. Stay true to the end, warrior woman. Stay true to the end. Warrior woman, stay true to the end. Not affected by the naysayers or the trends. Got wounds and battle scars draped in royal garb. They reach but so far, to me it don't come hard. A true believer, true seeker, mastering the craft, she is never weaker. See your warrior woman play this loud through the speaker. Watch her regal attitude exudes with every stride. Only walk around with her head held high. Even in the darkest hour, when weak, negating all her power, she still rise and get back on assignment. She will never let her time in. Before she shine a diamond, must see all dreams come to fruition. Stand tall, never in a compromised position. And when I'm on a mic, there is no competition. Listen, all together say warrior woman. Hey, warrior woman. Warrior woman. Warrior woman. Who do you see? Does she look like me? Warrior woman, close your eyes. Warrior woman, she's there inside. Stay true to the end. Stay true to the end. Stay true to the end. Warrior woman, yeah. A born leader, when I lead a battle, I gotta beat a successor. I accept nothing less. Don't be fooled by mass deception. Victory always comes with a valuable lesson. Keep 'em guessing. Captivated is your mind. She's alluring all the time. Intriguing, hard to find. So much mystery in her eyes. Body of a goddess. She's more than her hips and her thighs. She's divinely favored because she's an obedient servant. She has no regrets about the path that's been chosen. From the roughest winds to the calmest waters. Child of a scholar, the untamed middle daughter. Never shy from winning. Every decision executed with precision. She rock her crown in silence, a boisterous, a true warrior woman. She reigned victorious. Warrior woman, 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 we reign. Warrior woman, who do you see? Does she look like me? Close your eyes, warrior woman. She's there inside, warrior woman. Stay true to the end. Stay true to the end. Stay true to the end. All my warrior women. Yeah, y'all sound so beautiful. Thank you for rocking with me. I make affirmative music. Again, my name is Oshun Femi, no H. Oshun Femi, Wambi, and Jerry. Thank you.
All right, coming to the stage next, Miss Tatiana White and her group coming up. And just to let you all know for the programming, this is part of our program. In about a half an hour, the rest of our program will start downstairs, a full musical show, all free, and the house will open in about 15 minutes after this group. There's still lots of food and drink on the other side, so continue the enjoyment. All right, Miss Tatiana White, you ready? All right, come on through. No, but it's everywhere. It's on every single TV. It's streaming everywhere. You guys can watch it in the other room if you want. I'm just letting you know. But it's accessible for everybody.
How are we feeling tonight? Whoop, 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 whoop. Triple ACC. Y'all are doing so much for the community. Thank you so much. I am Tatiana White, but they call me Miss White, First Lady of Frisco. I represent Bay Area Hip Hop and R&B Music Showcase. So my daughter's coming around. They're coming around giving you guys flyers. I work with about 40 artists, and we're all independent artists. It doesn't matter what type of artistry you do, but we do more vocal music and also any type of instrumental music. So I have 3 of my top, well, I wouldn't say top, but they're pretty good artists here tonight, including myself, and we're gonna give you guys a good entertainment performance. Y'all ready? Okay, and it's different diversity, so y'all get ready. Y'all got 12 minutes, and we closing this thing out. So I need y'all, if y'all feel good, get up and release it. Just get up and release it, because when I come on, y'all gonna feel it. So y'all gonna feel it with all of them. So we closing this thing out. Y'all ready? All right. First, we got Sophia Hayes. Give it up for Sophia Hayes, you guys.
Hello, everybody. I'm Sophia Hayes. That's S-O-P-H-I-A-H-A-Z, and the E is a 3, and thank you for having me. You can go ahead and push play. Yeah. If you got dreams, I'm sure you can relate to this song. I wanna know what it's like to really make it. When my biggest fear is not to get too complacent. I'm getting in my bag because I got back to basics. We're working at my job is preferred over vacations. I hope I don't get too worried about relations. Questioning people's motives when they extending invitations. Wondering if they really mean it when they say congratulations. Either way, I'm moving without a hesitation. Yeah, look at this presentation. How can I not achieve all this preparation, meeting opportunities? What a sensation, I can feel it in my jeans. When you reach this elevation, not everyone can breathe. I'm the best at what I do. Who else gon' really say it? Wish I could see the look on those who be surprised I made it. I change my odds to even the feel. I put the pain in the lyrics to heal. Even the fake show love when you real. Hey, look, I'm winning now. Look at how I put it down. At my shows there is a crowd. Look at how they getting loud. Manifesting reality. We made it through some tragedy. How could they be mad at me? I'm still alive. It baffles me. Is this how it feels when it feels this good? Tell me how it should feel when it feels this good. When you work so hard cause you beat all the odds. Yeah, tell me how you feel, how you feel. Hey, shout out to my mama, we've gotten a lot closer. All the things she done, Maury, I see more that I'm older. Shout out to my sister, got her name on the lease. Carnivore, so much beef, but we've been looking for peace. Yeah, shout out to my friends who will be there to the end. Y'all really my family, I just had to extend. Now shout out to me for picking up the pieces after death, after heartbreak, and I'm still finding reasons to go hard after feeling so lost. Started hearing less doubt and more of the applause. I'm killing it. They see me coming like Jaws. I have them slipping like shoes on moss. I have no remorse. I pay my dues. You can see the cost. I'm betting all on me. I can't afford the loss. Before it looked like I was shooting in the dark, but every experience has gone and played its part. Hey, look, I'm winning now. Look at how I put it down. At my show, put your hands up. I know you'd have a good time. Reality, we made it through some tragedy. How could they be mad at me? I'm still alive, it baffles me. Is this how it feels when it feels this good? Tell me how it should feel when it feels this good. Cause you work so hard, cause you beat all the odds. Yeah, tell me how it feel, how it feel. Hey, thank you so much. Here we go.
And we ain't done yet. And we not done yet. Come on now. We got Stack Dope coming to the stage. Come on, Stack.
See, let me make sure that how y'all doing? How y'all feeling? I'm gonna try my best. I appreciate y'all, man. I might mess up, but look, listen. Hey, I don't really wanna rap, man, I'm sick of this. You be a conscious sellout or oblivious, trying to make a change in the game and you get clipped. The good fruit be the first one to get picked. I'ma love life through the day and the night. You only live once, we don't get to love twice. Tried to shine bright, told them come to the light, but I gotta watch them go cause they chose thug life. Yeah, I know it ain't right, rapping like I notice what they like, but do you even know the real price? Yeah, you gotta think twice. Kids wanna imitate your life, the reason why you gotta do it right, man. I need you to save you from your misery and put all the depression in your history. The fame will never get to me, cause I live for the people how it's meant to be. And I just hope you hear me when I'm speaking. I hope you grab a cup with my heart leaking. Vibe high, third eye, but I'm still peeking. Knowledge and education, what I'm still seeking. No maps, no guides, ain't got no beacons. So everybody lost for these 4 seasons. All the poison in our food give me more reasons to go off on the mic with some real treason. Look, don't get me started on these vaccines. The calculated murder on the news scene. Look, let's make a stand, time to go green. Let's all get together, grow some protein. You know them fruits and them veggies all you really need. Addicted to the chicken and a little weed. A nice guy, but I'm moving mean. I'm just trying to get the people what they really need. Yo, misery. Just put all that depression in your history. Save you from your misery. I live for the people, I was meant to be. Look, hold on. I've been living life like I got nothing to do. I be losing hope cause y'all running from the truth. I just wanna see you better than the old you. Don't you wanna hear him say you acting brand new? They don't understand you. Most of what I did I planned to. Even all the dough I ran through, guess that's what them bands do. You know God got a plan just for you, but the devil got another plan too. So you gotta stay focused and dedicated to the dream. The discipline really the main thing. Don't separate from the king. This life is chess, we need queens. Just remember we all on the same team, pursuing the same things. Together we stand, don't need rings. Real unity shine with no bling, attached with no strings. Together we fly, that's more wings. If you feeling this vibe, that's your team. Remember the king dream? If we all stand for one thing, then maybe we'll hit freedom ring. I'm pitching the same thing. The love could change the whole scene. By any means, cut off gangrene. No, this life ain't easy, but fat meat not greasy. The ones you love the most turn sleazy when times get breezy. Real cold like freezies, try to stay calm, keep breathing. I love all people, my calculations read equal. Looking for a way of non-lethal, we all one people. Extend a hand till I reach you. I'm humbly wishing that I could teach you to all God's children. I hope you never stop healing. Pain, everybody know the feeling. I'm ready and I'm willing to get it back without stealing, and watch them still label me the villain. Yo, misery. Appreciate y'all. Hope y'all have a good night. Next up, we got Tatiana White.
How's y'all liking that? Was that okay? Come on now, we got poets. We speaking real life, you guys, so I hope y'all are taking this in, okay? Y'all got me next. Are y'all ready for me? I got a little bass in my beat because hip-hop is about boom, boom. It's about bass. So if you feel like getting up or you feel like moving and grooving, do it. And this is a song specifically I made for the Almighty, because that is my Father, always, okay? So, ready? Y'all still awake? Let's do it. Okay, look. And look, I do theater work, so if you guys want theater work done, we building artists. Come on, hey, look, 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 unpack, release, watch these demons off of me, unpack, release, watch these demons off of me, unpack, release, watch these demons off of me. Come on now, y'all know y'all got them demons. Watch them demons off of you. Get them off. Condemn, not me. Got angels in the Trinity. Who's scared? Not me, cause Jesus died for me. I'm bold, I'm gold. Truth be told, I'm the summer in the cold. Relaxing, not macking. Got a man, and he about that action. Moving up, in the streets, what? Got more mouths to feed, what? I push a Pete, what? Prayers with the devil, don't like to hear, unpack, release, what? Watch these demons off of me. What y'all know about them demons? Watch them demons off your ass. Excuse my language, unpack, release, what? Watch these demons off of me, unpack, release, what? Watch these demons off of me. Been spending a lot of time planning goals. Truth be told, I'm the summer in the cold. Making major moves, I know one you should know. Putting on shows, helping artists grow. Still, I'm a sheep, in too deep. Grandma raised me, I walk like a queen. European and black, can you handle that? Chasing my goals, redder than a pole. Why you mad? Stiffed up nose. What happened to you? What happened to you? What happened to you? Only God knows. Pressure make diamonds, so I'm blitzed up shining. Unpack, release, what? Watch these demons off of me. Unpack, release, what? Watch these demons off of me. Unpack, release, what? Watch these demons off of me. Unpack, release, watch these demons off of me. Been spending a lot of time planning goals. Truth be told, I'm the summer in the cold. Woo! Unpack. Y'all ready to get hyphy? Stand to your feet. We finna get hyphy so we can go downstairs. Stand to your feet. We got Black Joker coming. Let's do this thing. Come out.
Category 5 will hit you by surprise, so get turned up. Category 5 will make your story.
I was gonna start it over. Hold up.
Category 5 will hit you by surprise, so get turned up.
Category 5, I'm on that, sipping on
Hold
that.
on,
Got
one
a sign,
second.
now you want that, but you can't have it. I got a slur on my lingo, slinging cane, twisting up this blunt like a hurricane. Category 5, I'm on that, sipping on that. Got a sign, now you want that, but you can't have it. I got a slur on my lingo, slinging cane, twisting up this blunt like a hurricane. It's mandatory that I drink on category 5. I get it cracking when I'm popping, getting active when I'm sober. I just wanna have fun with no lurking, but them others be tripping.
Technical difficulties. Give us 2.5 intermission. Sorry about that.
in the industry. Black Joker making history. King of beat jack, category 5, got his rank. Category 5, I'm on that, sipping on that, got a sign, now you want that, but you can't have it. I got a sign, my lingo, slanging cane, twisting up this blunt like a hurricane. Category 5, I'm on that, sipping on that, got a sign, now you want that, but you can't have it. I got a sign, my lingo, slanging cane, twisting up this blunt like a hurricane. Category 5 is a sick with it lifestyle. I come with it so I get it like right now. Right now, I ain't finished till it's lights out. Man, I'm business and propositions. All right now, let's have a good time. Ain't nobody trying to fight now. Don't get it confused. These knuckles are good, but I'd rather make money. I don't rock with the handouts, my ninja. You hella blunt, look dusty. You hella musty. You ain't in my category, so back down and get smacked down. Making all C-notes, you looking at a Mac. Your girl no go left, you get the act right. Night, night. For you working some Jet Cat Johnson. Records and tapes, nigga, I mean that. Category 5, bruh, I need that. East Bay, California, cuz oh, you see that. Category 5, I'm on that, sipping on that. Got a sign, now you want that, but you can't have it. I got a sign, slanging cane, twisting up this blunt like a hurricane. Category 5, I'm on that, sipping on that. Got a sign, now you want that, but you can't have it. I got a sign.
That was number 4. But we wasn't like ready to play. Yeah, it just happened too quick. This one? The 4th one. The last song. So when we're ready to start it, what do we push? Okay. So how do you stop it? What did you get? Okay. Alright. Alright, we back to the show, y'all. Sorry for the inconvenience. Waiting for Miss White. All right, can we get everybody's attention right quick? We're getting ready to close the show. So if y'all ready to have fun and turn it up before y'all go downstairs, let's get it cracking. All right.
Just some little hypiness real quick.
Category 5.
We'll hit you by surprise, so get
Turned up. Category 5. We'll make your story live.
You know.
Category 5. We'll hit you by surprise, so get turned up. Category 5.
I'm on that, sipping on that. Got a sign, now you want that, but you can't have it. I got a slur in my lingo, slanging cane, twisting up this blunt like a hurricane. Category 5, I'm on that, sipping on that. Got a sign, now you want that, but you can't have it. I got a slur in my lingo, slanging cane, twisting up this blunt like a hurricane. It's mandatory that I drink on category 5. I get it cracking when I'm perking, getting active when I'm sober. I just wanna have fun with no lurking. But them others be tripping. Shoes ain't like that's how them suckers be slipping. I'm just saying though, AKs get to spraying like cologne. I'm on, all in the zone, gone. King of the throne, I'm woke. I ain't going to sleep. Too much money to be made to be going to sleep. Chillin' in the back, VIP, illin'. Break bread for my children. Throw them hands up, breaking bread in the building. Limelight, MOB on TV. My voice in the industry. Black Joker making history. King of beat jack, category 5, got it cracking. Category 5, I'm on that, sipping on that. Got a sign, now you want that, but you can't have it. I got a slur in my lingo. Slanging cane, twisting up this blunt like a hurricane. Category 5, I'm on that, sipping on that. Got a sign, now you want that, but you can't have it. I got a slur in my lingo, slanging cane, twisting up this blunt like a hurricane. Category 5 is the sick with it lifestyle. I come with it so I get it like right now. Right now, I ain't finished till it's lights out. Man, of business and propositions. All right now, let's have a good time. Ain't nobody trying to fight now. Don't get it confused, these knuckles I use, but I'd rather make money. I don't rock with the handouts, my ninja. You hella bummy, look dusty, you hella musty. You ain't in my category, so back down and get smacked down. Making all C-notes, you looking at a man. Your girl no go left, you get the act right, night night. For you working, so Jet Cat, John Suckers, records and tapes, nigga, I mean that. Category 5, bruh, I need that. East Bay, California, cuz oh, you see that. Category 5, I'm on that, sipping on that. Got a sign, now you want that, but you can't have it. I got a slur in my lingo, slanging cane, twisting up this blunt like a hurricane. Category 5, I'm on that, sipping on that. Got a sign, now you want that, but you can't have it. I got a slur in my lingo, slanging cane, twisting up this blunt like a hurricane. Category 5.
Will make your story live. Category 5.
Which one?
Will hit you by surprise. So get turned up. Category 5. Will make your story live.
It's
Category 5. Will hit you by surprise. So get turned up.
Yeah, man.
Thank you.
Category 5.
So I want to give a big round to all the artists. You got Stack Doe, Sophia Hayes, Black Joker, and Miss White. You got our flyers. If you ever need a personal performance, we have events coming up. We'll be in LA on Friday if you want to come in that area. So we're all over. So thank you and have fun. Let's go downstairs and do some more performances. Oh, hold on. Ronnie got to say something.
Yes, thank Tatiana and everybody who came with them. Appreciate y'all. Yes. All right, please continue to have a good time with our reception. Buy your drink tickets in the back for drinks across the hall. There's food across the hall, and the theater is open downstairs. The show will be starting in about 20 minutes. Thank you so much.